Real Madrid youngster Arda Guler has cut short his vacation in order to impress manager Carlo Ancelotti ahead of the highly demanding new season. He will join the team as they travel for the USA Tour on the 28th of July. We are going to be talking you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as the Merengues reportedly turned down Villarreal's approach for 15 million euros rated defender Fran Garcia, owing to the fact that they will miss out on the signing of Alphonso Davies this summer. Fran Garcia will be the backup to Ferland Mendy next season, according to the report. We'll also be detailing you on that in this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on notification bell so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. Kylian Mbappe's arrival seriously bolsters Real Madrid's squad ahead of the new season. The only downside, however, is the pressure it puts on the midfield. With the Frenchman arriving, Los Blancos will likely shift to a system with only 3 midfielders in place to grab. The worst hit, needless to say, are the players lower down on Carlo Ancelotti's pecking order. On such youngsters who will face a lot of competitions include the likes of Arda Guler. The young Turkish star's first season at the club was far from what he would have hoped, and he is determined to turn his situation around despite interest from Premier League giants Liverpool. As revealed in a recent update from Sport, the Turkish sensation will advance his return to training, cutting short on his vacations. Despite making a deep run into the Euros 2024, he will land in Madrid on Saturday and join training under Carlo Ancelotti. Needless to say, he is determined to leave an impression on the management in the upcoming tour. Guler was one of the Turkey's best players in the recently concluded Euros Championship, even scoring one of the best goals of the tournament. While his performances make a strong push toward securing a starting spot in Ancelotti's plans, it is clear that the competition will be fierce. As such, he is eager to make a strong impression in pre-season. While Guler was on vacation for the past few weeks, it is clear from his social media that he has worked very hard through the hiatus to stay in good shape. With several internationals set to return late to training, Arda Guler will look to make the most of the team's 3 upcoming friendlies in the United States. Should the youngster continue his good run of form, it will be interesting to see if the manager views him as a midfielder or a possible option on the right wing. On the right wing, however, the youngster is set to face a lot of competition from Brazilian star Rodrigo Goes, who is naturally a left winger by trade, but due to the presence of Vinicius Jr. in the squad, Rodrigo has been playing on the right side of the pitch for his years at Real Madrid. Needless to say, he has performed absolutely well when Ancelotti has played him down the left, but due to Vinicius Jr.'s presence, it is impossible to play both players on the left. Now with the arrival of Kylian Mbappe, who loves playing on the left side of the pitch, the places for a left winger will be stacked, so Rodrigo is poised to maintain his right wing. Arda Guler will need to do a lot, however, if he wants to beat that competition. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as reports are now suggesting that the Merengues turned down Villarreal's approach for 15 million euros rated defender this summer. One of the big questions heading into the 2024-25 season for Real Madrid has been regarding their plans on the left-back position. For much of the last few months, Bayern Munich speedster Alphonso Davies has been heavily linked with a move to the Santiago Bernabeu. It cast aspirations over the future of Ferland Mendy and Fran Garcia, but things have now changed. Davies is now very unlikely to arrive this summer, with Real Madrid likely to sign him for free in 2025, while Mendy is set to renew his contract. Now, according to Spanish publication Diario AS, who have come out with the update on the situation of Fran Garcia and his immediate future at Real Madrid. According to the report, Villarreal recently approached the Merengues to explore the possibilities of signing Fran Garcia current transfer window. The Yellow Submarines are on a lookout for a new left back, and manager Marcelino is understood to be an admirer of the 24-year-old Spanish international. But Real Madrid turned down the approach from Villarreal as they do not plan on selling the left back this summer. The plan is for Mendy and Garcia to mark the left back position again in the coming season, much like the last campaign, with Davies now expected to arrive in 2025. As such, selling Garcia now would leave Real Madrid with only Mendy as the lone natural left back in the squad, which is why the inquiry from Villarreal was knocked back. Garcia returned to Real Madrid last year from Rayo Vallecano, with the Merengues activating a €5 million buyback option for the 24-year-old. While he did play regularly in the early part of the campaign, Mendy's solid form meant his minutes ended up being limited. He played 31 games in all competitions, finishing with a goal and 6 assists, some impressive stats for a substitute left back. Talking about the defensive setup, it was also quite impossible to let go of Fran Garcia owing to the fact that Real Madrid lack men in the centre-back department, with Ferland Mendy poised to be a player who can also excel in the centre-back department. In case of emergencies, Ferland Mendy could occupy the role while Fran Garcia starts on the left back, which will provide balance to the squad, which are more reasons why Real Madrid turned down Villarreal's €15 million deal. But it is left to be seen if the Merengues do pull out a miracle this summer to sign Alphonso Davies, who has been Florentino Perez in particular's primary target. If not, a deal will only be possible in 2026, where he will join as a free agent. We are going to be bringing you more updates on that in our future update. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.